according to the Ayurveda tradition. So, lime water. Sitting comfortably, aligned and relaxed. First we come into our bodies. The practice, you will probably also come into your breath about the same time. Come into your body, find an easy seat that works for today. Maybe letting the fingers weave together, just resting the arms comfortably. Let your eyes rest. Notice your breathing. Draw the breath through the nose. And as Thich Nhat Hanh says, just relax and enjoy your breathing. No great effort is needed. Like a pebble in a river. A gentle sound, an even rhythm. Letting the brain's energy rest into that. Inhale again. Exhale again. And release your hands out to your legs, and let's circle from the hips just to come into our bodies with a little bit of a flow. So head out towards the right, forward, left, back a bit. So your knees can go down and lift up. So create your own circle, positive. If you want to slow down and look for any really interesting places along the way here. Let the movements all be mindful and let them all be compassionate. Let's slow down that last circle. Find your center, take a breath in center. Reach up your arms. Exhale, release your arms down and circle out left, forward, right. Just let this be self-created. Doesn't have to look a certain way. Let your eyes relax so you can just feel the body, feel the rhythm, steadiness of your breathing. And circle around one more time. Finding that center where the spine is aligned. Reach across for your right knee, sitting tall, and exhale, look back, twist. Begin engaging your low belly towards your spine here. Eyes can rest or look back. 2 more breaths to create a nice depth for yourself. Last one. Breathe deeply into the shape and release. Tall spine, reach across opposite knee. Take the other hand back and look back. So use both of your hands for support and creating the depth of the pose. Also the breathing into the rib cage. Especially where the ribs connect to the spine. And one more time, breathe out. And release. Sorry, I mixed up the breath there. Keep breathing no matter what. Lean your hands back, fingers forward, heart lifting. Let your shoulders stretch away from each other, spreading the heart center. The hands have an outward spiraling energy as the elbows hug towards each other. Take your gaze towards your nose. Maybe lift your chin, keep your neck long. And one more deep breath. Release upright. Lean back, find balance on your sacrum and take out your legs. Let's work with bent knees, feet resting together. Hold the backs of your legs to create that heart lifting shape. And then release your arms out beside your knees. Keep the heart lift. Feet rest into each other. One more breath. Exhale, feet down. Slide your feet out in front to some degree. Wrap your arms around your legs and fold forward. Just a nice, gentle initial check-in with forward fold. You let your toes stay pointing. And then draw back on the toes as well. The back of the body, the soles of the feet to the top of the head. Breathe one more time. Exhale. Come on up, release your arms and come up to standing. However you would like to do that, just take a moment with that process. Be pausing in forward fold for a breath. Let the belly fly up towards the spine. And then press your feet to stand up, Savasthiti or mountain pose, same standing. Gather your arms in by your sides gently. Let your feet spread into the earth. Find that nice energetic lengthening in the spine and move your breath. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale deeply. Inhale and exhale. Reach your arms as you breathe in. Gaze up, reach up. When exhale comes, forward fold. Slowly soften your knees as needed and come into your own degree into the pose. Inhale, extend your spine, halfway lift. Bend your knees, spread your hands, take your legs back. Palakasana, take your feet as wide as your mat today and try to bring your hips low. It's okay if your knees come down. Just 5 breaths. Feel your whole body strong. And exhale, bring your knees down. Feet come back towards each other and sink back, quarter dog pose. So the elbows and armpits are lifting here. Head goes down. Feel the hands ground and spread. And another deep wave of breath in and out of the rib cage and the lungs. And inhale, come forward to upward dog. So bring your knees hip distance and further back than underneath your hips. So you have room to bring your belly forward and roll your shoulders back. Knees down or up. And flip over your feet, downward facing dog. Take a moment to refine anything that needs it. Let the belly fly upward, head down. Hold the earth away, lengthen your spine. Listen for your breathing. Exhale is 4. One more breath. Weight back towards the legs, heart towards the earth. Exhale. Keep that flying upward energy in your low belly and step forward, even if it's just a little bit. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale up to standing. Press your feet, rise and reach, gaze up. Soften what you can, and then exhale, release your arms. Release any gripping anywhere. Just a light engagement of your low belly. And feel the energy. Weave your fingers together. Inhale, press forward and up. Exhale, release your arms down. Other finger in front. Inhale, press forward, reach up. Exhale, release and forward fold. Come on, return to that forward fold shape in your body. Halfway lift, a little forward leaning, looking forward. And then spread your hands, take back your feet. And let's come to the side plank. So you can stack your feet or stagger them or bend your knee down on that side. So find your own, hold the earth away, Vasisthasana, auspicious pose, impermanent. Using our own bodies to create strength. One more time. And be careful, switch to the other side. So it's fine if your knee is down on that side now. Stack or stagger your feet and reach up. 2, 3, 4. One more breath. Exhale, carefully release. Knees down. Inhale, the arms straighten, the shoulders roll back, upward dog. Establish that shape. Flip over your feet and come to down dog. You might step your feet in a bit, depending on your proportions. Just let big waves of breath go through here. The whole body stretched and strengthened. One more breath. The inhale brings you forward slightly. The exhale back into the legs. Back, back. Keep the belly lifting. Shift forward. Step forward. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward all the way in. Curl your head towards your legs. Inhale, standing up. Weave your fingers your favorite way and press up, breathing in. Breathe out, release your arms. And let's balance that. Weave your other finger. Spread your feet, reach up, breathe in. And release your arms down. Free breath. Connecting with that meditative energy. Let's do a standing side bend with the feet together, blowing palm pose. We gather towards the midline. And then keep your right arm against your thigh. Take your left hand open and up and over. Your hips can go out a little towards the left. What can you soften here? Your hand, your face, your gaze. Just let the breath do this exploration one more time. Enjoy your exhale. Then release rather slowly. Feel that awakening of energy as we open the side body. Other side. Ground with the left arm into the body. Turn the right hand open. Inhale up and exhale over. It can just be a small side bend. And then add softness to your reaching hand, to your face. The feet spread. A little toning in the low belly. Maybe the mula as well. And one more time, exhale, explore. Maybe you're already there, so you're just exploring your exhale. Inhale, come up a little bit slowly and release your arm. Deep breath. Bend your knees and step to the side on your mat. And wide parallel feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slide your hands down your legs. You can bend your knees. Reaching out towards your ankles or your big toes and draw the belly up and the head down. So at least a little softness in the back of the knees. You can encircle big toes if you like. Let deep waves of breath flow through, lengthening your spine, space between those bones. One more deep wave of breath. Exhale, reach your head towards the floor. And then halfway lift and take both your arms over towards your right leg. So just reach and wrap. Soften your knees as you need. Feel the imprint of the feet on the earth. Relax. Breathe deeply. Is there a little adjustment you can do to help this bring some real positive work into your body? Stretching out the low back on the left side. And release. Let's do it. Bend the knees and straighten. And wrap around the other leg. Just fold forward. Reaching across. Move your breath steadily. Rest your eyes. One more time. Deep breath. Return to center. And use your inhale to come up. Roll back your shoulders. Swing your toes outward. Goddess pose. Sinking down the center line. Bring your elbows and your hands together. Rest your thumbs at your third eye. Sink down low. Open feet. And optionally lift up your heels. You might have your eyes open to help your steadiness. So all the concentration goes into the shape. One more time. Let your heels release, go low. Press your feet and reach out your arms. Exhale, soft shoulders. Spread those feet, release any gripping, and take one more breath. And then exhale over to the right into triangle pose. Turn out your right leg 90 degrees, reach your arms up and down. Lengthening your torso out to the side. Two more breaths. Make it positive for your body. One more. Strong in your core in triangle. And inhale up and over to the other side, turning the legs the other way, over and down when you're ready. 5 breaths. Resting your lower hand on your shin, foot, or the floor, or your toe. Firmly grounded in your foundation. The chakra awakened in this pose is the Manipura at the belly. Breathe deeply again. And use inhalation to come up, reach your arms, and release. Step back to the top of your mat. Keeping your hips forward for revolving triangle. Take your right leg back, straight legs, hips forward. Ground the roots of your big toes. Breathe in a nice big reach with your right arm. Exhale, forward fold and sweeping across. So the shin's a nice place to work, or you can come down lower. And the other part of this pose is opening out to the side. So just try to find that twisting and forward fold action that is appropriate for you today. One more breath's energy. Use your exhale to release, let it be, and step out of the shape, other side. Setting that foundation. I was kind of wobbly on the other side, so I might take just a little moment to make sure I feel really steady before moving on. Big reach, left arm, inhale. When you are ready, forward fold and twist. So work with your body. Get as low as you like, open as much as you like. Deeply breathe again. Use your exhale to release the twist and your inhale to stand up, step forward, let be. Let's shift to balancing on one foot, warrior C. So a straight leg and one reaching straight back. So feel free to come to a wall if you like. You can turn sideways and let that help you reach your leg back. Or hold your center and reach your left leg back, fold forward. Let your arms help you so they can be where they feel good. Try again if you need to. Apply some determination. And just one more breath. Try to come out slowly with lots of control if you can. Release, relax. Second side, so that spreading foot, steady gaze. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Reach your leg back. It's okay if your toes stay on the floor. So let your eyes catch that gazing spot. There's a steady pattern of the breath. Explore where you would like your arms to be. And just a little bit longer, one more deep breath. Slow release if possible. And just let that be. Take your right leg back, a big step. Warrior A position. Settle into that forward hip lunge. Shoulders down. Take your left arm up and bring your hand behind your head. Bring your other arm up and take your elbow. So the arm's trying to come back behind your head and your hand down the center, your neck, your head, or your spine. Keep your front knee centered over the ankle. Lift the entire rib cage so that you're not overly arching your low back. And breathe one more time deeply here. And release the arms first. Open to the side, warrior B, float your arms. Turn your hips side. Shoulders down. Bring the awareness back into the rib cage here. So a sense of the front and the back of the rib cage, both equally lifting. Feel your breathing in the ribs. One more time. And then lean and reach. Last one, Parsvakonasana. Extended side angle. What can you soften? Senses drawing inward. Breathe out one more time. And then enjoy that process of letting all of those actions go back to the top. Perhaps a little more energy on one side of the body than the other, or maybe just lots of energy grounded through the feet. These standing poses are all good for grounding. Warrior A to start. Hips front, step back, angle your back heel. Bring your front knee over your ankle. Feel gravity's pull. And then take your right arm up, shoulder down, bend your elbow, slide your hand behind your head, so wherever that is, and adding that assist if you'd like with your other hand. Lift the whole rib cage. One more time, deep breath. And exhale, release your arms, turn your hips to the side with your back toes and reach your arms front and back. Even lifting through the rib cage. And one more time. Deep breath. Last one, lean and reach, Parsvakonasana. 4, one more breath. Exhale. Inhale up and top of your mat. Deep breath. Bend your knees, reach your arms, breathe in. Straighten your legs, forward fold. 5 breaths. Favorite one, what's your favorite? Gently draw your low belly up. Elbow holding is lovely. Wrapping the legs. Just let yourself find forward fold with enough softness in your knees to protect your spine. So the legs are the granite walls, strong, and the spine is the waterfall. So let the whole spine's length cascade forward and down. Let the nervous system feel calm. One more time. Enjoy a slow, complete breath all the way to emptiness. Release your hands to the earth, spiraling outward. Take your legs back. Let's practice a few chaturanga dips just to help build our strength in chaturanga. So your knees can come down. You want to shift your chest forward, hug your elbows in, and bend and straighten a few times. Just enough where you know you can straighten your arms. This is tricep push-up of yoga. One more time. And then lower to your belly. You can go through chaturanga, or the knees down is a nice way to practice that action. Release carefully, release your legs, release your arms. Big breath, all the way to your belly. Reach your right arm and your left leg off the ground. Just let your head be neutral. More about reaching away and straight than height. Deeply breathe again. And exhale, release, soften everything. And the other side, the left arm, the right leg. Engage, lift, and reach. 4. Give it energy, one more breath. And exhale all the way soft. Come over to the right side of your body, propped up on your elbow for 6 triangles pose. I'm gonna keep teaching this one so I can remember how to teach it. Prop up on the elbow, roll to your side, and then roll towards your seat a little bit so that you're gonna place your right foot on the floor and your left foot on your leg, and then your other hand behind your skull. There's a little core work. Just let yourself keep your neck long. Let yourself concentrate. One more deep breath. And release your top arm first, and it can support you as you release all the way over to your side. Cross your arms in front, lift your legs, lift your head. Just a little lift, like a smile. One more breath, energize, lift. Release down, support your head. Partridge pose, we take an open hand, so it's going to be an underhand grip. Bend your top knee, reach for the inside edge of your foot, and just let your hand and foot connect. Opening across the front of the body. A little forward with the pelvis helps create that back bend. Let your eyes rest. Take one more breath. Exhale, release your foot and roll back to your belly. Draw your hands by your chest. Inhale, peel up your heart, cobra pose. Legs together, activating the legs. Softly breathe with the nose gaze. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out, soft. 6 triangles, 7 side. So propping up on your left elbow. So your spine and your neck are not crunching here, they're comfortable. Roll back onto your hip a little bit so you can bend your left foot and put it on the ground. Bring your right foot on your leg somewhere. And then bring your other hand behind your skull if possible. One more deep breath. And carefully let go. Crossing arms in front of chest. Smile pose, lift up. Head and feet. Four, one more breath. And release, supporting your head, just rest it down. Bend your top knee. Open underhanded grip, so the inside of the foot, the thumb is facing upward. And just let the hand and foot catch. And just let gravity, let the foot rest into the hand a little bit, creating that half bow shape. Steady waves of breath, Samasriti. One more time. Exhale, release these actions back to your belly. Draw your hands in by your chest. So the hands are spiraling outward, the elbows are hugging inward. Press into your hands, come up to upward dog. So ease my belly forward, head back. Strong press of the arms. Flip over the feet. One more downward dog of class. Just take a moment to get in there feeling good and then relax and enjoy your breathing. Exhale once more. And just trying a little strength challenge here to make this an uneven pose. See if you can come down to one of your forearms. And just try to recreate that downward dog hybrid. It's okay if your knees come down for this. And then the other side. So trying to take down your knees. And then lift your legs again. 4, one more breath. Let your knees come down together and draw yourself back. Let your spine lengthen, your arms lengthen, your head goes down. Let the elbows rest. Deep breathing all into the ribcage, all around. One more time. And here. Oh, Akapada, pigeon pose variation. So lift up your hips, bring your right knee forward, fold it on itself. Just open that heel towards the other hip a little bit, slide your other leg straight back. You may come to your back and take figure 4 instead. And once you've established this, come down and forward to some degree. So it's okay if you come to rest on your outer hip, or try working with that squaring of the hips towards the floor. What can you soften? Is your back kneecap happy? Maybe reset it if it's not. Let your eyes relax. Find the breath. Be present in the body. Relax as much as you can. About 3 more deep breaths. Slowly, 1. Exhale, 2. One more time. And 3. And now let yourself come on over to the outside of your right hip and straighten out your arms. Bring your back knee up near your front foot. Spiral open your arm and shoulder. Lift up the other arm and maybe lift your hips so you'll press both legs and the hand to lift up, or just lift your heart. Notice what you're drawing upon here for grounding. One more breath, energize. Release with mindfulness back onto that outer hip. And then take your left leg and bring it to the back of the leg. So come into that Janu Shirsasana shape, twisting towards the straight leg. Reach your arms, breathe in. And breathe out, forward fold. Catch your leg or your foot and just draw yourself in to your own degree. You can always reset your folded knee if it's not quite comfortable, just releasing and trying again. Soften into forwardness. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. And on the second side for those 3, so bringing the left knee forward, coming into that one leg king pigeon. So when the knee is folded in on itself, it protects the knee joint. Over time, we can learn to open the knee in this pose. So stick with folded knee unless you know you can do the other. And square yourself over your hips towards the earth. Check on your back leg, going straight back. Resetting kneecap if needed. And maybe let the hands rest together, just the pinky sides touching. Working with one of our seasonal meridians. And also an opportunity to fill space with gratitude. And 5, halfway there. Let's do those last breaths really slowly. You're letting the hands close in on that gratitude practice. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your arms in and come upward and release out to your outer hip. And then bring your right leg up. Just fold it in so that your knee comes by your foot. So we're on the outside of one leg and the inside of the other for this lift up. Send the hand outward. Lift out of your shoulder. Press your hand. Press your legs. Reach up. 3, 4. One more breath. Float on that inhale, giving it some energy. And exhale, release. Come all the way to your seat and straighten out your right leg. Just make sure this full leg is comfortable still. Bring the foot beside the leg. Sit tall, face your straight leg. Breathe in, reach your arms. Breathe out, fold forward, wherever you are with this. Take care of your body, ease out. Find depth that feels positive. Gently draw the low belly back and breathe steadily. So you breathe again, 2 more times. Really linger in that last breath all the way through its emptiness. And then inhale, sitting up and coming to your back body. You lie down with your legs straight, reach forward, tuck your chin, and release back. Take the arms and the legs out a little bit wide, like a star on your back. Feel the body touch the earth, the backs of the hands and arms, back of skull, back of rib cage, back of pelvis, back of legs, and the back of your heels. One more wave of breath. Let your right leg go out to the side of your mat and let your left leg come and cross over. Bring your head towards the right, arms up and towards the right as well, creating a banana shape yin pose where you just come into the shape and hold steady. Let go of any efforts and just let the body rest in that shape. And sometimes your arms or fingers can become tingly, and if that happens, just release your arms and keep the rest of your body in that shape. Let your eyes rest. Try to have not any effort applied to being here, just be here. Just gently check in with your breath. How's it sound? A nice steady rhythm that you don't really have to pay attention to. You can just be in your yoga breathing. And one more time. Slowly breathe in and out. And let your body just come back to center for a moment. Take one hand down to in the bowl of your pelvis, so just in your low belly above your sacrum, and the other hand to your heart center. And breathe out. Release your arms. Banana pose, second side, so your left foot comes out towards the left side of your mat, and then your right foot comes and maybe crosses at the ankle. Bring your head over to the left. Bring your arms into it as well. And then soften once you've made the connections. Just let your hands and feet softly rest. Bring a softness to your forehead, the skin around your eyes, the eyes themselves, the energy of vision. Notice your soft steadiness of your breathing. Gently check in with your body. Make sure you are at an appropriate place. Just a little bit longer, feeling free to pause and swallow to release your throat. Be soft as you can be, and take one more breath, gently stretching that breath. Exhale, just relax these actions out of the body back to center. Draw in your legs, hug your knees in, curl your head in, and release your head back. Keep your neck nice and long. And let's take the legs up into the air and the arms by your sides. Angle them out a bit, palms down. Breathe deeply in. Breathe deeply out. Draw your low belly towards your spine. And then keep that engaged as you walk on the sky. Just reach the legs one at a time. Just notice that change in our hip position, how it changes, what walking feels like. Just another couple of steps. And then let the legs just hang out in this open step. Reaching them away from each other. And release the feet together for a moment. Feel everything soften. And then take another big step, the other foot forward this time. Just create a little challenge in your legs and core. And exhale, rest the feet together, relax. Bend your elbows, open your hands up towards the sky, and let your legs open wide so you can just rest your legs out into your hands. Let them open to any degree. Just letting the legs be inverted. Releasing tension in the inner legs. Make sure your head is centered, your neck is long. Soften a couple more breaths. See if there's any room for your legs to open away from each other. And breathe out once more. Carefully bend your knees, feet together, knees apart, resting down on the ground. So make sure your low back has enough space. Let your hands rest on your inner legs gently. Just let their weight and warmth just bring a sense of softening to that area as it releases. Feel the feet and the toes rest into each other. Deeply breathe one more time. Exhale completely. And then draw the legs together and come over onto your right side, stacking the knees and roll over so you can stack your hands as well. A little bit awkward just for a moment on your head and shoulder. Open up your top arm, so like you're opening a book, open out to the side into a twist. Using the opposite way from your knees. Let the arms just reach from each other. Really slow, deep breathing here. Challenge those inhales and exhales for length so you can just reach deeply into the body, expanding that ability to stretch the breath. One more time. Exhale completely and slowly. And that opening the book twist second side. So shift your hips a little bit towards the right. Bring your knees over. Close your hands like a book. You can just lift up your head or have it down. And then open your top arm, your face, and your heart away. Back to those deep stretched out breaths. Really just try to find what your range of motion is without judging that. Keep inhaling as long as you can. Slowly exhale. Let it keep coming. Twice more. Last one. Soften as you exhale, and at the end of the breath, come back to center. Plant your feet, turn down your palms. One bridge pose, your own favorite one. Come on up, lift your hips. Press the feet into the earth. One more time, press, lift as high as you can. And exhale, release your spine down. And when your sacrum lands, bring your knees in to stretch out the low back again. And then let the legs stretch out. Coming into a little rest. So get comfortable, make any adjustments or refinements, cushion under your skull if you need it. One choice here is to just lift up your skull with your hands. You create some length in your neck. And then place your head back down. Let the legs and feet rest away from each other. Let your fingertips rest at the center of your chest somewhere, your torso, just finding that midline of the rib cage. And then let the hands release out to the sides with the arms. All efforts dissolve. Let the breath just do what it does. Letting there be some quietness in the mind. Just trying to perceive awareness, pure awareness. Make sure that everything is softened right now. The resources of feeling grounded and noticing your body and breath continue to be available. Gently start to bring your skull from side to side. Just feel that occipital ridge as you go towards one ear and over towards the other. And find your way back to the center of your skull. Reach down through your toes and pull your toes towards you. Leave your fingers, press your hands towards the sky. And release your arms down, breathing out. Bend one knee at a time, bringing those feet to the earth. And come over to your right or left side, supporting your skull. Just noticing where you touch the earth. Press into your top hand to return upright. Finding a seated pose that feels lovely to you right now. Be a little more open in the body. Tucking the toes in behind the calves if you can for a auspicious pose variation. Just bring nice length to your spine, relax your shoulders, rest your hands downward. Feel the energy of the practice. A nice balance of calming and energizing. Even just a few mindful breaths can be a meditative practice to be drawn upon anytime. Let's finish our practice, just offering gratitude, coming to our hearts with our heads and our hands. Inhale deeply. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Trying a few new things.